Fēar as boss tumbled. Immediately, the enforcement of sit-at-home began in Imo. This sit-at-home is not Nnamdi Kanu's initiative. It's not Nnamdi Kanu's initiative, and that is what every individual needs to know. Nnamdi Kanu has lamented over this issue of sit-at-home. He even said it that on the day of his own trial, nobody should observe sit-at-home. Nobody should give sit-at-home a single thought. Nobody. He said it. He warned it. He warned people about it. But you see, I don't know and I don't really understand. My dear listeners, there is one thing that I personally observed, and that is for the fact that the IPOB members are being used. They are being used because if they are not used, they will understand a simple English, a simple language coming from their leader Nnamdi Kanu that he is not interested. He is not interested. Okay, look at what this sit-at-home is presently causing in the southeast. Look at what it is presently causing the IPOB leader in detention. Now, information should be going around that it is Nnamdi Kanu who sent them, that is just pretending. Of course, yes, that's what people will say. You understand? This sit-at-home, I tell you, has caused a lot of damages. If truly you are a fan of Nnamdi Kanu, you will not support this sit-at-home, my dear listeners. You will not support it, because from the day one, it has never been Nnamdi Kanu's idea or initiative. I call it a cheap blackmail. The enemies of Biafrans are using this to blackmail the IPOB members, so that people will believe that the IPOB members truly are the bandits that they are talking about. You understand? And that is just the humble truth. You get it? So let's quickly hop into the content and understand clearly what this is actually all about. There was commotion around Oji and Owerri in Imo State when gunmen enforcing the sit-at-home order of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB shot. There was commotion around Oji and Owerri that very moment. The situation in around the Owerri capital city was calm until about 5:30 p.m. when some shots were fired into the air, forcing residents to scamper for safety. Officers guarding the Owerri custodial center responded by barricading the center to avoid incursion by the IPOBs. The situation forced motorists entering the city center from Okigwe to stop at Oji. A bus loaded with passengers tumbled as it hit the road demarcator while trying to make a hurried U-turn. About 5 persons were seriously injured and were rushed to nearby clinic for first aid. Police spokesperson CSP Michael Abatam could not be reached for comment. When it comes to issues concerning the IPOBs, when it comes to issues concerning the Biafrans, the police will not be available. They will not be available, and that has been their character, their main character, their real idea. They will never be available. It is wrong, absolutely wrong. You understand? It's wrong. But well, we are still talking about the sit-at-home. My listeners, you can see presently what the sit-at-home is causing. I just finished a broadcast on this same issue of sit-at-home, and from that very broadcast, we still saw Nnamdi Kanu crying, pleading to the IPOB members to heed to his order. What's going to happen if the Southeast and the IPOB member heed to Nnamdi Kanu's instruction? Don't they think that things will be done rightly? Don't they know that by keeping adamant of the whole thing, they are causing more harm to Nnamdi Kanu in that very detention? They are giving the IPOB themselves a bad name. They are worsening and increasing Nnamdi Kanu's stay in detention. You see that? So it's not a welcome idea. It's not, neither is it a welcome exercise. It is a harm to the IPOB member. It is a harm to the IPOB leader. Things supposed to be done in a right way. Things are supposed to be done in the right way and in the right means, or else. My listeners, you can now see what this is about causing. You can now see the pains that this is about bringing. It's becoming very serious, and the IPOB members, I don't know if they are not seeing themselves too. I don't know if they are not seeing. They don't need to be told. They don't need to be told. You understand? My dear people in the house, I am perplexed to say this. Our leaders are only looking for their own and not they are only looking for their own and not for the interest of the people. They are not fighting for your interest or for my interest. They are only fighting for their own interest.